Well, hello there. How is everyone? I hope you're all well. I did a video earlier today and we talked about splitting the room. And when it comes to splitting the room, it's hard to find a case that when you talk about, it doesn't split the room as much as this one. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about Madeleine McCann. And look, if you want me to do a live and you want to discuss the Madeleine McCann case, I'd love to. It's a case that I went through extensively over years, and I pretty much read every single document that was there to be had on this case. So look, if you want to have a chat, we will. But anyway, straight into the meat and potatoes. So this lady has come forward. I say lady, she's a young girl. She's around 20, or she thinks she's around. She's been told she's 21 years old, but obviously if she was Maddie, she'd be 19 years old. And look, she truly, truly believes that she is Maddie. It comes off the back end of a conversation that she'd apparently had or overheard. It's unclear by her grandmother, but it led her to dig, and she found that there was some distinct similarities, especially in her aesthetics, the way she looked, the eye defect that became a poster feature. That in itself was an annoyance early on in the case. For those of you who don't know, the issue that Maddie had with her eye, that there'd been specific, law enforcement said, do not release that information, it could place her in danger. Kate McCann released it. Anyway, like I say, we can talk about this for a long time if you want. But anyway, this person has come forward. They feel that they are indeed Madeleine McCann. And it's got so much traction on social media now that it has spiked the interest of Jerry and Kate McCann. Now, at the end of the day, when you're in a country that is paying £150,000 a month towards the ongoing search for Madeleine McCann, you can't really then ignore something like this that has gained the traction it has. So it would seem that they have agreed to investigate all potential avenues and a DNA test is on the cards. So in the upcoming days, weeks, however long it takes to do this, we will potentially have a conclusion to this. I know what I feel the conclusion is going to be, but I'd like to hear your take on it. Let me know down below. But let's have a quick look at what we're talking about for those of you who are not completely familiar with this situation. So a young woman who believes she is missing British child, Madeleine McCann, has shared evidence to support her claims, allegedly prompting the McCanns to agree to a DNA test. Julia Wendell from Poland went viral after launching an Instagram account named I Am Madeleine McCann, which stated she began wondering if she was Maddie a few months ago after hearing something from her grandma. The 21-year-old has since shared a string of photos and that she claims prove her likeness to the missing girl, and amassed a following of almost 500,000 who are gripped by the latest twist in one of the world's most infamous unsolved cases. Infamous indeed. It goes on to say Madeleine McCann from Leicestershire in the United Kingdom went missing from her bed in a holiday apartment in the Portuguese resort of Praia da Luz on the evening of May 2007. For those of you who do know about this case, I won't go over it because you will have poured through this. For those of you who don't know, like I say, I'd happily do a live. There's so much stuff surrounding this, up to the recent Christian Bruckner being brought in as a potential suspect, which just happened to coincide with pressure being put on the government to cease funding into this case. So coincidentally, they coincided and it led to nothing. But anyway, that's for another day. And it just goes on to say, look, Julia is the latest person in a string of unsubstantiated claims from people claiming they could be missing Maddie, but her likeness to the youngster has captured huge attention online. We've got a picture of Julia there and Maddie, the picture that everyone will be familiar of Maddie, one of the ones that has been in media for many, many years now. There we have a picture that Julia is showing that similarity in the dimple on the cheek there. And she also has coloboma in her right eye, which is an extremely rare condition that Madeleine shared as well. So all of these things are building up to form a picture that indeed this person could be Maddie. And look, the way I look at it is this. For many, many years now, since 2007 when Madeleine went missing, now we have been funding this ongoing search, the taxpayer. And like I say, this is amassed to millions and millions of pounds, unlike anything we've ever seen. And children go missing all of the time. You know, we've currently got Summer Wells missing. We've currently got Michael Vaughan missing, Oakley Carlson, and, you know, many, many more. You know, I wish I could talk about them all, but this video would be never ending. That's how sad it is. But this little girl who was the daughter of two doctors, they go on holiday, they go drinking, they leave their child on her own with her younger siblings in the room, and she vanishes. And like I say, from 2007 to present day, we are still funding as a government this search. So they have to take this seriously. They have to go the whole 9 yards. I have my own thoughts and feelings on what the conclusion will be because of how the case itself reads and my own conclusion thereof. But I'd be interested to know what you think, your thoughts and feelings on the case. So do let me know down below. What is it going to be? I'll catch you all in the next one.